Okay, how does side quests and look at the name of it? Wait I pressed the wrong button. No! Yo, why am I crying? Oh my god! Alright, so I'm rearranging my office at the moment because I got a new desk. So I'm trying to figure out the background. That's why it's kind of like a little bit wonky right now. Just pretend like it's not like that, okay? Hey internet, it's Jessica and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. In the last episode, I almost quit playing this game because of Sid, but that whole thing was unexpected. I didn't think that's what was gonna happen. I mean, I had a feeling Sid was probably gonna die, but just not like that. Like, not that early in the game. And now it's 5 years later, and Clive is taking up Sid's role and his name to try and free everybody, but everybody is blaming him for what has happened. After they destroyed the crystal, life has been much harder for the bearers. And I do wish we didn't have this huge time jump, because I kind of want to see like what Clive's reaction was to Sid dying, and then also does he remember Joshua being there, or does he think it's a dream or anything like that? I just have so many questions. Oh, speaking of, I haven't checked the lore. Like, what's going on with Clive? Imperial bearer turned ally of Sid the Outlaw. In the truth, however, he is something much more, not only the firstborn of the Archduke of Rosaria, but also the dominant of Ifrit, with the ability to absorb the powers of other Eikons. In the 5 years since the fall of Drake's head and the death of his mentor, he and Jill strive to continue Sid's legacy, the light of Rama forever in his heart. Oh my god! You know what I also wonder about? What happened to Gav? I have a really strange feeling that he's probably gonna be really angry at Clive.
Ah, there you are, Clive.
Hey.
Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army.
Oh, Gav is there.
Should
Okay,
be
never
back
mind.
any day now.
I thought he was like,
Understood.
you know.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Who's that?
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Yeah, let's not judge right now.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission?
I like her
I'm
outfit.
beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
I don't know. How did we get here? It's been 5 years.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. a nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world.
Oh.
Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the
No
last
one. It's like everybody's gonna be gone.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Okay. Oh, Jill.
Everyone seems so happy to see us. It's good to be home.
I sense so much hesitancy with Jill. Like, she's so unsure of, like, what they're doing, and I kind of don't blame her, right? Because they've been doing this for... Oh, hey, it's this guy. They've been doing it for a while, and everybody has just been so angry at them. Not here, like, outside.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
What? Isn't there one outside? Oh, right, because he said that not many can see him.
Aye.
I forgot
Yet
about
they
that.
laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
I'm trying to sleep.
And
Do I
it's
need to
good
solve
to-
your problem too?
As well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stole us. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Alright, let's see what that's about.
Could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Oh, Jill. Wait, Jill, do we share a bet?
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Thanks. I just wondering, where do you sleep? Do you sleep here? Or, you know? Wall of Memories. The Oath. Oh, they keep it! Created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Sid, this crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. The Republican army marches on the Empire twin side, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Gav. Oh my god, Gav's eye!
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years.
Yeah,
if
it's
I
a
could only
long time.
command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an Eikon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance.
Okay, so he does remember.
It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
I still have so many questions about
Do you
that
think he will
guy.
ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Again, I have so many questions. Like, how many times can Joshua come back, right? Because I know the Phoenix will be reborn every time, but how many times is he able to do that?
To a world without Mothercrystals. To Sid.
Sid should be there with them. It's not fair. Oh, Joshua.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this...
Who is this girl?
This is far, Far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Oh my god, this is so much. Ugh.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing
At least we're not naked.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing.
What?
Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Alright, the gathering
What would make
storm.
Martha leave the rest?
If something has happened to Martha,
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual.
Oh, okay.
But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it
Probably
bloody
was. The fighting and all, the fighting and everything is a distraction.
The Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. But now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Oh, damn, what the hell? This place is so, like, dreary now. Okay, I have this side quest, and look at the name of it.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury.
It's like
Martha
what
tried to
happened in
step
the
in and
other
calm
village,
things down.
remember?
All our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
to the abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
What the hell?
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Exactly. It can't just come from anybody.
If those Orsons touch an hair on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself.
Look. Up ahead.
Hello?
Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to
Wait,
get
how did they
away.
do that?
Then... They may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Like shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Wait, how do I do
Seems a
this?
step too far, even for the Empire.
It's interesting. So it has to be his mom, right? Because like she's the one who didn't take anything seriously to begin with. It makes me wonder if it's her who's just calling it black shields or whatever. Because that's kind of what Clive was supposed to be, that anyway. Oh no.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Where's the priest at? Is he here?
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Are you serious?
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
Oh, great.
To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Dude, Clive is gonna lose it. Don't say shit like that to him. Oh my god, I always forget that Rama is there, right? It's so weird. I still gotta get more mood for Rama though. Damn! Can I just do it all in this guy? That's so cool.
It's over.
Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
That's why I'm saying, where'd that guy go? Maybe he hid somewhere, I hope. Sir? Oh no.
Found her.
They're like turning into dust. Is that part of the blight? No, he's dead.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we
Save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid. And tell her this wasn't her fault.
Oh my god, yeah, they don't know about Sid!
Michelle.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive?
He's dead.
He's gone.
Damn it. Even if, you know, like, as horrible as it sounds, even if we manage to get this guy out of here, he's gonna die anyway, right? Because of the blight. Like, their bodies are already spent.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Riddick's Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
What are you? Hello? A bounty? Okay. Sure.
You think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Whoa. Oh. Are you serious? No! Hang on a second.
Nice try.
Just use it on this guy. I'm a level lower than him. There we go. Yeah, I can't get out of it. I just have to wait for it to happen. Doom is always like an annoying thing that happens in the game.
Over here!
This guy's terrible. What the heck?
Nice try.
Oh, damn. Ah, he still got me. No! Torgal, heal me. This is gonna put Doom on me anyway. Get out of there! Wait a I pressed the wrong button. No! Yes.
You didn't see that coming. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve.
Honestly, it is.
Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
No one survived then?
No.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands.
But
Cole
it's
said you
not,
cast
though. It's
their
not her
remains.
fault.
That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this.
Yes.
I cannot make sense of her actions.
Because she's a crazy ass.
And
That's
what
why.
goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands.
Thank you.
Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones.
I still think we should go
Those
see the mom, because she's the
Imperials,
root
they
of
can come in here
everything,
again
right?
And threaten my people. They're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Gav should be back by now.
Alright, let's go see him.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind
I
words
was so
you're
scared
after,
he was gonna
you're
turn
in
on
the wrong
us. That's why I'm like, I wanted to see Gab so badly.
Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek.
Of course they're going to use
Lined
it
up
as
right
an
outside
excuse.
the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mothercrystals.
I mean, yeah, as horrible as it is, it's the perfect time because they'll be
Four
distracted with the
Mothercrystals
war.
remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps.
True, especially he's trying to get revenge for Benedicta.
There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
As There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Ooh!
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
Did you just figure that out? Clive, you're so slow.
World, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for?
I feel like Gav is too drunk for this. Ooh, I am very curious about Clive's relationship with his uncle. Like, how is it? Could either be really good or really bad. Since faithful scout and now Clive's closest and most trusted allies, he continues to put his legendary nose to work in service of the hideaway. The information he brings back from his expedition proving invaluable for the Curse-breakers in their efforts to save the bearers from servitude. Though he lost an eye during Hugo Kupka's attack and the old hideaway, his scouting senses remain undimmed. That's good. I'm glad he's okay.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
What the hell is this? Oh, background music? The sound of silence. Nothing.
Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little eccentric.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad. Because I'm like, I wonder what he's actually like. Is he nice? Like, is he not? Hawk's Cry Cliff. From the Hearthen Highlands, one might catch a glimpse of Roslith Castle and everything else in between.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? You didn't seem pleased.
Why do they always leave him?
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
He does, but he always misses out on the action.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Oh, what is it? Toriel?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
Oh.
To the end.
Oh. Y'all are gonna make me cry. Please kiss before this game ends. I'll be pissed if you guys don't. Alright, here we go again. Let's go talk to Uncle.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends?
God, pretty
find
far.
The same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
What? Oh,
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise
these
once
people
again
are
from the ashes
insane, aren't they?
to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Oh my god, do you think they're after the uncle?
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Hang on a second. Do we have any word on the uncle? No, right? Damn it.
All right.
Because I was gonna say,
I heard you the first.
I didn't get to read. This is why I want to see the mom. I didn't get to read up on her backstory when we saw her at the beginning of the game because I completely forgot about the lore. But you guys were telling me in the comments that she's actually the cousin of Clive's dad. So they're cousins, which makes sense. I know incest and everything, but that's usually how it is with kingdoms, right? Especially like highborn people, they usually marry in the family. But I imagine she probably is looking for the uncle to get rid of anyone of the Rosfield line. Because like she wasn't really concerned when Joshua died. She was just like, oh, he died. Oh no. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird that she didn't think much of him dying there.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now.
Does this guy have the same voice actor as that last guy we talked to?
Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
I was gonna say the only other one is Joshua, but like, is he here? Because like, I don't know where he was.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
But she won't.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing.
Are you
we
sure?
still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Okay.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
and directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Great, so more fighting. What the f? What are they doing here? Huh?
Ever since the apothecary, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waiting there? The Mothercrystals collapse?
It has to be, because like, why are they all of a sudden over here now? I've noticed that Clive's voice lines for Torgal are different now. I find it very interesting and really cool that, like, because I feel like it's so easy for them to just reuse the same voice lines, but they're making Clive sound older too. Props to the voice actors, because they're doing such a phenomenal job. Like, holy crap. Oh no. Not the black shields.
More of my mother's.
Oh, wait, hang on. I always forget I have to kind of just like let it play out.
This one.
Oh shit. Wait, how do I get over there? What's up with the blood?
Clive.
And still wet.
What is it, Torgal?
You were told to stay in your homes.
Yeah, well, we don't live here.
Black shields.
Okay, I gotta get that mage in the back first.
And still, you would bear your steel.
Dude, I don't care how smooth your voice sounds right now. I'm gonna kill you.
You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
Dude, you have no right to say those
On
words.
these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Nice, bitch.
I'll show you a
That's right, because it's him. None of you are. I gotta get this guy, though. Hang on. You're not curing anybody, buddy. What do you think you're doing? Did I kill him? Hang on. Is he dead? Alright. Just making sure. Oh, this is the guy too. I forgot you. Oh, damn! Jesus, you hear how deep his voice is going? This is what I mean by the voice line is changing. He sounds like so much more angrier. Like, I know it's supposed to be like Clive is getting older too, but like, you can hear it in his voice. He sounds so angry now.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you... We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps.
What?
They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Alright, let's go. Wait, can Torgal not heal me while we're in the... okay.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her. What? Oh my god. Those are all the bears. Yeah.
This was my mother's doing.
Dude, we put this off way too long. We have to go to her.
Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
Dude, what is wrong with her?
Like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
God, they just killed everybody.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
See, that's the only thing I can think of, is the mother just thinks she's better than everyone. That's the only reason I can think of her just killing whoever she wants. Other than that, I have no idea what the F is wrong with her, other than she's crazy.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
These refugees, what's this? Honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding, the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. Oh gosh. Yeah, they're not gonna let us through. Look at that.
Curfew, but then refuses passage. Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel. The gates are closed. Begone!
What if we just like stole their armor? That's what I would have done.
But this is their home.
Right. You think the mom gives a crap? She'd rather kill all these people than help them.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Oh great, that's exactly what we need.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened.
No, for
Those
real.
who lived here didn't stand a chance.
It's just the mother.
Better.
God, I hope he's alright.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice ripped dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Oh,
Oh, find the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, you filth. Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
Ooh. But where are they at? Oh. Yeah, but how is it looking in there?
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
No. It doesn't look safe to me.
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Maybe. I still don't know what the hell. I just think maybe it's Joshua. Does the mom know? Maybe that's why she wasn't so concerned that Joshua like died there 13 years oh not 13 years was it now 18 years ago, but whatever. Maybe she's not concerned anymore, the fact that he's not there anymore, you know what I mean? Because she was like, oh well, he wasn't supposed to be here, but whatever. It just makes me wonder if she knew. Okay, we gotta find an entrance, but like where?
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned then.
Oh.
Oi! Visitors!
Oh shit. They did say there's a bunch of thieves and stuff in here. Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Yikes. Okay. 2 mages, huh? Hmm.
Or not.
Yeah. Yeah, you're my first target, buddy. Sorry, sir, but you can cure them. I'm not taking a chance right now. Alright. Is he dead? I think he is. Where's the other guy? Where you at? Where you at? God damn!
Over here!
There we go.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix.
Wait.
It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh?
Isn't that the guy who was... What's his name? Damn it! Oh god, what is his name? They're not bandits.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Wait! Yo, why am I crying? Oh my god! My god, Wade lives!
We can speak inside.
I guess he wasn't there, that is true. He wasn't like directly in front of Clive. Like, his mentor, his trainer, right? So, oh my god, Wade's alive! Crying, are you kidding me right now? Freaking Wade.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us. Though we didn't go far.
Right. You just
and we
stayed
banded
hidden.
together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperials' clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm.
Unless she's
She
specifically
barely even
looking
cares her
for
own home.
Clive? Like, I don't know.
That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown.
Oh.
As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Hang on. Whoa. What? Oh, there we go. This is who I was looking for. What the fuck? Former Duchess of Rosaria, now Empress of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque. It was ever her purpose in life to preserve her phoenix-bearing bloodline, for which reason she betrayed her husband that she might enter a league with a force and she judged the mightier. Now the ruler over Rosaria as a Venissary in the Imperial province, which she rules with a courtly and contempt for the baseborn that was unknown to Archduke Elwin's day. So she has another son. Man, this lady's crazy, dude. Sir Wade, a loyal Shield of Rosaria, though he was thought to have died during the attack of Phoenix Gate, he somehow survived not only the disaster but the Imperial conquest that followed. He and others like-minded Shields took up residency in the abandoned Lazarius and founded the Guardians of the Flame, brothers in arms who fight to restore the duchy.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves Shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
Oh.
And we at yours.
I'm actually really happy Wade survived.
Let us do our duty. With pleasure, my lord.
Holy crap, there's just so much going on. Dude, the mom is like
I imagine this
unbelievable.
Just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
But it makes so much sense because of like her obsession with her bloodline, like her talking about
In the flesh. Saw him once when I was your age. He had that same look in his eyes.
Oh, it's so cool.
We'll show them as much mercy as they did our sisters and brothers in Old Hill.
Less if I have my way.
Oh man, I want to keep using the father's sword, but I have like a better one at the same time, damn it. All right guys, I'm gonna end this episode right here. So obviously not a lot of good things are happening. It's just getting worse and worse from the mother's point of view, like what she's doing. And again, this is what I really want Clive to confront her, just because like aside from her being bad insane, there's just so much tension between her and Clive anyway since the beginning. So I want to see their confrontation, what she has to say for herself after she murdered his dad and basically her brother too. Let's be real, it's her fault that all of that happened anyway. The fact that she's so insane to like kill all the bearers, it makes me wonder what's the point of that, because like Clive does have a point, like you using them for the crystal should benefit you regardless if she cares about the land or whatever. Why not use it? Does she know something that we don't? And then also he has a half brother somewhere, so that's kind of interesting. I'm actually very curious to see how this is gonna go. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Remember to leave a like on this video, let me know in the comments what you think, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you know when I upload the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.